This ceiling has completely failed. The structural supports are exposed and the moisture damage here is critical. We need to assess every inch before anyone works under this area. Our full structural assessment is now complete. We've identified critical hazards across the entire property: collapsed walls, toxic mold, compromised roof sections. This database is in Waber Dabraj place. Removing all this overgrown vegetation from the exterior is essential. Plant roots actively damage brick and concrete, and without clearing this, we can't properly assess the true condition of the walls. The exterior clearing is now complete. With all debris and vegetation removed from the front area, we now have safe and clear access to begin the critical structural repairs on the roof and walls.
Looks good.
Alinhe essa barra com buraco na parede. Verifiquem o nível aqui. Ótimo, agora apertem os parafusos. Cuidado com essa rachadura.
Replacing these collapsed roof sections is our top structural priority right now. Every day without a sealed roof causes additional water damage to the entire interior, making all future restoration work significantly harder and more expensive.
Notice how we're matching the original brick pattern as closely as possible. Structural integrity is the priority here. These structural cracks must be properly filled with the right mortar mix before any surface work happens. With the structural repairs to the roof and exterior walls now complete, we've successfully stopped all water infiltration from the outside.
The mortar joints here look excellent. The color match is nearly perfect.
And the roof seal up top seems solid.
Right there, just above the entrance, still some grime left.
Okay, I see it. Moving up to the second story now.
Replacing every broken window is a critical step in the restoration. Sealed windows prevent further water damage, regulate temperature,
This repointing process is what truly unifies the old and new brickwork. Matching the mortar color and texture ensures the repaired sections blend seamlessly with the original historic facade of this building. The exterior facade restoration is complete. The structural walls are repaired, the roof is sealed, all windows and doors have been replaced, is now fully protected, and we're ready to focus entirely on the interior restoration work. Before we touch anything in this corridor, we need to understand what we're dealing with. The mold colonies on these walls and the extensive plant growth require completely different removal protocols. Safety is the absolute first priority here.
Cobertura total aqui.
Esfregando agora. Armários limpos.
Every surface in this classroom, walls, furniture, floor, has been compromised by years of unchecked plant growth and mold. Complete removal of all biological material is the foundation of a safe and lasting restoration. Clearing the floor completely is essential before we can assess the true condition of the concrete below. All of this old wiring is completely beyond repair and must be fully removed before we install the new electrical system. Damaged wiring inside walls is a serious fire hazard that cannot be ignored under any circumstances. Proper surface preparation is absolutely essential before any new coating or paint is applied. If you paint directly over damaged, flaking surfaces, the new paint will fail quickly and the restoration will not last. The interior cleaning phase is now complete. All debris, old wiring, damaged lockers, and ceiling structures have been removed. The space is clean, safe, and ready for the structural and finished restoration work.
Excellent.
Every wall imperfection must be properly filled and sanded smooth before we apply any primer or paint. The quality of this preparation work directly determines how long the final finish will last.
Vamos começar por esses aqui.
Beleza, puxando.
Cuidado com a ferrugem. Próximo é aquele.
This crack needs structural reinforcement. Running new electrical wiring through an old school like this one is not just about replacing old cables. It's about rethinking the entire electrical layout, making sure every cooling has been fabricated. The floor of a school hallway takes thousands of steps every single day. I would just about anything down here, some material thinking about the people, slip resistant, and easy to 50 years. Windows in a classroom are not just about letting light in. They control ventilation, temperature, and even the student's ability to concentrate. Installing proper and most important steps we can take to create a real learning environment. Notice how we're sealing every edge of these new window frames carefully. Mas we nem ser menaus walls will be deteriorated so badly.
Ok, essa medida está certa. Cortando agora. Beleza, vou encaixar a primeira placa agora.
Placa encaixada, nível tá perfeito.
Show, próxima.
We chose vinyl plank flooring for these classrooms because it's durable, easy to clean, resistant to moisture, and comfortable for kids who spend hours sitting here on the quality of education that happens in this room. Every classroom we finish brings this school one step closer to being a place where real learning can happen again. Clean walls, proper lighting, a solid affects their ability to focus, learn, and grow. An outdated electrical system in a school is not just an inconvenience. It's a serious fire hazard. The original wiring in this building was decades old, completely unsafe.
Precisamos Vamos ter que refazer todo o sistema.
Replacing the plumbing in a school isn't glamorous work, but it might be the most essential thing we do here. Clean, functional bathrooms and drinking water access, schools simply cannot operate safely or legally.
Tensão estável em 120 volts. Pressão da água normal, sem vazamentos.
Lâmpadas funcionando, vou testar o próximo.
Anotando os valores, próximo circuito.
School bathrooms are often overlooked in restoration projects, but they have a huge impact on student health and dignity. We're installing properly walls record our principles. A school gymnasium is more than just a place to play sports. It's where students develop teamwork, discipline, physical health, and self-confidence. Restoring this space Genugeri Chunilax. We chose maple hardwood for this gym floor because it's the industry standard for school gymnasiums in the United States. It has the right balance of hardness and flexibility, which is essential to reduce joint injuries for athletes. Green spaces around Skikling here. It's been science film listen to trend progress represented here. This is the final inspection. Every structural element research at a welcoming school. This building is ready, and the community it serves deserves nothing less than exactly this.